Hey guys, Songbird. Just like I said in the last video, here at the hotel, healing up. My feet are kind of beat up. I felt a little sick yesterday. I'm taking a zero just to get better and to edit videos and get a lot of work done. So in this video, I'm going to show you the last stretch of getting into Port Clinton, and then I went into Hamburg to stay at the hotel. This stretch was super rocky, had a bunch of little obstacles going on, including a beaver dam that had flooded out 70 yards of trail, and in some spots it got calf deep, and just had a lot of fun, but really paid the price for this section with my feet. So I'm hoping that after healing up a little bit, I'm going to have some new calluses, and I'm going to be even stronger and ready to go again. Knees starting to feel a heck of a lot better. So soon I'll be able to make bigger miles and cover more ground in a couple day period. So very excited about that, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys have checked out the camp video. It's my first camp video I've done, and hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you at the end of the video. Look at this shelter. It was recently hit by that tree over there that fell, and they had to repair it. But really nice. It says it's the gateway to St. Anthony's Wilderness. That apparently was alive in 2015. And my favorite thing about it is here's the water source. There's a spring coming out right here. Well, it's a little chilly with the wind this morning, but it's not even like a rain jacket kind of cold morning. Cruising on really nice terrain so far. Hopefully it'll stay like this for a while. Always nice to have good flat terrain and not a lot of rocks. So far I've been pretty happily surprised with how few rocks there have been. I know it's going to get worse at Port Clinton, but they said it would start at Duncannon. There were some rocky spots, don't get me wrong, but it's not been absolutely terrible, like walking through stuff like that all day. Honestly, before Duncannon, it was probably worse than it has been since Duncannon. So I am rolling through into town in the next 2 days. I don't understand. Where does it all come from? Like, what? It's crazy. And you can't really see anything now, but I guess there was a whole village here. This is Rosh Gap. Stayed at the Rosh Gap shelter. Here's an explanation of why that water was coming up. I don't know if you've ever felt that, but sometimes when you're in a place, you can just kind of feel something. And I've walked through plenty of places where it said, oh, there used to be a town here or whatever. But walking through this area where Rosh Gap Village used to be, something about the way it smells and how still the woods are. It's not creepy, but you get this feeling like the place has history, or the place has something really going on with it. I'm not all, weird about ghosts or anything like that. I just have a pretty strong feeling in this place. Awesome. Slightly sketchy stream crossing. ford right there. But why not cross the log? Steps cut into it, so it's kind of high up on the bank. Any poison ivy? No, doesn't look like it. No. Step down. Step down. Kind of high. Got it. Just across the highway here, and walked over here so you guys can see the sign. There's a pretty common AT crossing. Should be 81 ahead. Look what I just found. It's like a flooded old mine. Hey look guys, it's I-81. Just, you know, up there. Mile 92. Up we go. Well, shoes are almost dry. It's afternoon. Coming through this beautiful fern forest here. I always love the fern forests. The boardwalks through stuff, the swampy land, and then up on these ridge lines, you got sky on both sides, all around. Fern forests. Knees acting up, giving me a little bit of trouble. I might rest at this William Penn shelter coming up, and then just hang out and maybe go to the 501 shelter. It has a solar shower, it has a caretaker, it has, you can order pizza, all kinds of stuff. It'd be another extra 4 miles or 5 miles, but my knee's really starting to hurt me, so I think I might give it a rest and see what's going on. All that. Ankle breaker, ankle breaker, ankle breaker. These are more bouldery. Good sense of balance goes a long way on the AT in these sections. Oh. Let's get this with a log. Nice. Woo. Big rocks will move on you sometimes. It's kind of scary. Here. Whoa. Whoa. As the general would say, whoa. Oh man. Be more careful about that. You see these big rocks you step on and you think, oh, it's not gonna move. And it does. Lots of ankle breakers. Looks like we're about out of that little section there. Nice. Where are we going? Over there. Okay. There's often a flat route through the rocks. That's kind of mapped out. You can kind of find it and stay on it. That helps.
This is more boulder hopping, is what rock hopping is what we'll call it. Not so much ankle breakers. We're going over there, so make sure these big ones won't move on us. A lot of this is just taking your time, going slow. Because if you don't, you'll really hurt yourself. If you take your time, it's not that hard. A little balance. And we're done. Another rocky section. Promised you guys I'd capture this stuff. So here we go. Always watching for snakes. Do not step on snake. So a lot of times you can go down and work your way through there, but it's just easier to go on the flat rock surfaces all the way through. If it's a boulder field, just boulder hop across. Just past Loner Boner. It's not a gross name. His last name is Boner, and he's kind of a loner. Here's a pretty nice water source coming out of a little clay hole spring. And that's where they talk about it comes right out of the mountain, or it comes right out of rocks. There's no water source visible on the other side. That is coming straight out of whatever water table is here. It's kind of interesting shelter. Really interesting, actually. William Penn shelter. Come in. And there's the bottom floor. Oh look, tractor pull tip. That's cool. I don't know whose that is. And ladder. Stair step kind of ladder. And there's an upstairs. How neat is that? This section has been flooded by Beaver Dam. And we're gonna get wet. There's really nothing to do about it. It's gonna be a wet shoe day. So there's gonna be multiple dams here. This one seems to go pretty far. And this whole area is just flooded. Doesn't really seem like there's any way around this. Oh, there's just no way. Looks like they've put poles across. Try to go across there. That's probably the beaver that did that. Well, that's just what has to happen, I guess. Oh, it's gonna be like calf deep. I've never seen this before. Calf deep. Have you ever been walking for a while and then wondered, where in the blazes is my blazes? Now this here is what you call trail magic. Someone has left all kinds of stuff. Coffee, tea. Shoelaces, twine. Toothbrush. Look at all this stuff. Now the only real shame here is that people let it get some mess. What does it say? Blister, brush burn, or sprain. Find what you need to help your paves.
Hey, so I actually stopped recording at that point because my feet just got to the point where they were hurting me so much and the terrain got nasty again. And I'd already recorded so much of everything on this section, and I just kind of got to where I was like, I need to get to town, I need to let my feet heal up, and I'm tired and my legs hurt, and I'm just kind of done with all this right now. So here's my left foot. Kind of got a little scab here, some scaliness, some red spots after a day or two. Here's this like hole that was in my foot. And then the worst one is my right foot. You see that there? It's this big, it was like 6 little holes that like got ripped open, and then this scaly patch over here with a scab here, and these toes were, the skin was ripped off on them as well. And it wasn't like a blister, it was more like my skin had just been ripped open, and it was a combination of my feet being wet from mud and from walking through the section where 70 yards of the trail were flooded. And it was, it had been wet for quite a while. My feet were soft. I had just gotten back on trail the last 2 weeks or so. It takes time for your feet to get toughened, and they just weren't there at that point to deal with the rocks and the wetness and just the walking. So my miles are going up, the blisters increased, and the good news is I've given my feet some time to rest. I've been drying them out, like not wearing my socks and shoes as much as possible here in town, and I think that they should come back stronger with more callus, and that, and my knee has been given a few more days to rest, and it hasn't been complaining as much. I've been wearing my knee brace on trail, which I think has kept me from like re-injuring it. And I've been taking some OTC meds to kind of help start out in the morning and avoid inflaming it to the point where it hurts so much that I have trouble like continuing on later in the day. So good news, good things. I think going forward, I'm going to be able to do some bigger days, being able to do a little bit more mileage, being able to pick up the speed a little bit, and especially after these rocks are over. I have a little bit of a time crunch going on with some family stuff, unfortunately. It's cool things that I want to do, so I'm going to try to make it work, but my mileage per day is going to have to increase a little bit, and I'm going to have to be more consistent. It's been hard so far with things going on, waiting for friends to get better, waiting for my knee to heal up, waiting for my feet now to heal up. I kind of felt sick yesterday, so it's part of it. It's how it works, and there's always something back home that makes you want to hike faster or get off trail or whatever, but we shall see what happens. In the meantime, it's been a lot of fun, and I'm looking at heading out of here tomorrow morning, or early tomorrow afternoon, probably is when I'll get back to the actual trail. Yeah, been enjoying it so far. The only thing that's been slowing me down really is my feet. The knee pain has been getting much better, and yeah, just enjoying the last bit of the trail here. Well under 400 miles left now, and it's kind of winding down, and it's kind of sad because I know that um, there's only one time that you can hike the whole thing. So I'm just enjoying the rest of the experience and meeting the people and being in the community. It's been a lot of fun. So I'm gonna keep going at it until it's over, and excited to bring you guys more videos and more content and more camp videos. If you guys like the camp video, I hope you left comments on the camp video. I thought it was a lot of fun to make. I think that's probably more along the lines of what people expect when they watch videos about the AT, like, oh, I'm gonna see people camping and stuff like that and the cool views. So I might be streamlining the movies a little bit more here in the next few weeks, just to kind of make it easier on myself and to give people content that they actually want to see. I don't think that everyone really likes the long, me talking to the camera and walking down the trail. I think that there's parts of the videos that are like what salvage the quality of the video. But I think that what I've been trying to do is just capture, like, there really isn't a lot to do during the day. There aren't really that many views when you're south of um, on the southern parts of the trail. When you're up north, there's more majestic views maybe. In Virginia and Georgia and everything, I mean, like the southern states, you're gonna get more like views of valleys or power line views. There's some good stuff. Max Patch is amazing, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like there's no Franconia ridges. There's nothing like that. Those beautiful, like, highland looking, like, I mean, you've got like the ponies, but it's very spaced out. And in the Northeast, I feel like the prominence of the mountains compared to the surrounding terrain and just the way everything is a little bit more impressive and a little bit more interesting. So point being on trail is a mental thing every day. And there's little things like your feet blowing up on you and your knee hurting and, getting bitten by insects all day and, not having good nutrition and running out of food and it raining for 3 or 4 days in a row, slipping around in mud. It's mentally difficult. And I like to talk to you guys along the way and show you things that I see going on and kind of explain stuff like with the snakes or with the stream crossings and stuff. So I try to capture all of it and kind of give you an idea of like what's going on throughout the day. The reason that most people quit is they say it wasn't what I expected it to be. And I think it's kind of a shame because you get these people that come out and they've sold their car, they've broken up with girlfriends, they've sold all their stuff in their apartment, they've moved from where they used to live, and for 8 months, at least a year, they've taken off just to be able to have all the time to do this, and within a few days it doesn't work out. People are 100% gung-ho and then they just quit, and for whatever reason it's not what they expected. And I've heard it so many times that I just feel like it's maybe a good thing to show more of like the daily grind type stuff, and maybe it doesn't make the most entertaining adventurous channel or whatever, but I think it's pretty realistic. Yesterday I've been sitting by myself all day in a hotel just trying to get better, just trying to heal my feet up and not feel like garbage. And I've been alone, and I've talked to my parents once, twice, and I talked to my girl back home once, and I haven't been able to really talk to her much the last few days. She's been busy, so it's kind of a mental thing, like not being able to do what you want to do and not really having anything to do when you're just trying to lay in a bed and feel better, if you're sick or if you're injured. And so anyway, I just feel like it's been interesting to show you guys as much as I can, and I'm just maybe gonna try to streamline a little bit more. I've been working on it harder and harder, but I feel like the videos are still kind of long. But yeah, I feel like the videos are still kind of long, and it's kind of hard to break the content up into meaningful chunks because there aren't really plans for going forward. Like, here, we're going to go from this town to this town, but then you stop at this hostel, or you go into this town, or you end up at a hotel with X people, and it's just like, I can't really start a video and be like, hey guys, today's video, we're going to go from here to here. We're going to do this. And then, hey guys, thank you for watching the video. It was a great day. We did XYZ. We accomplished this goal. And, thank you for watching. The next video, we're going to do this. Like, it's not really planned out like that. It's not I could do, like, shorter daily things, but I don't know. It's just not, it doesn't feel right. So anyway, let me know if you think that you like the content so far, or if you think it should be more streamlined, if you think it should be more like highlight reely, less teaching moments, and more views and camp stuff. I do want to do more camp videos. I had a lot of fun making that and editing it. I liked the camp video because I was editing it. I edited it twice to bring it down as much as possible. It was like 90 minutes, and the third time I edited it, I was still watching it. So I was like, this is gonna be a good video because, like, I'm not tired of it yet. So anyway, thank you guys again for leaving comments and making suggestions. Thank you for liking and subscribing and enjoying the videos. I've been having a lot of fun putting them out, and hope you keep watching on the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.